What is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today we are continuing our watch party and review for X-Men 97, yo. I am so excited to get into our watch party and review tonight for this amazing show. And I hope all of you guys are ready too, okay? What's happening? Let me know how we're feeling in the chat. Let me know how everybody is doing today. I gotta fix a couple things. And bam! If you guys haven't already, make sure you follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. You can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. And of course, check out the weekly podcast wherever you check out your podcasts at. Okay, I am so pumped, yo. I am so pumped for all of the things that we're going to be jumping into today, man. Like, today is our continuation of X-Men 97. As you guys all know, this show has been amazing. It's been such a good time. Week after week, it's been a banger, and I am pumped to get into tonight's episode, which will start our 3-episode finale, our 3-part finale for season 1 of X-Men 97. It's going to be a banger, y'all. I think tonight's episode is going to be awesome. I think all 3 of these episodes are going to be insane. I can't think of, what is it, Tolerance is Extinction, I believe is this first parter here that we're getting into tonight, and I am just ecstatic too, bro. Like tonight's episode is going to be a banger without a doubt. So let's go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat if you guys are excited for all of the goodness that we are about to see today. Drop a 2 in the chat if you're not too hyped about X-Men 97. And of course, drop a 3 if you're not too sure how to feel just yet. So basically, I just want a temperature check on how everybody is feeling about X-Men 97 tonight. And of course, let me know, who are you looking forward to seeing? What characters, what cameos, anything like that. I want to know all of it, yo, because tonight's episode is definitely going to be intense, and I can't wait for it. We have about 15 to 18 minutes until the episode actually drops on Disney Plus, so that's also going to be really fun. So we have a little bit of time to nerd out, talk about what we're expecting, and just kind of appreciate what an amazing show this has been up until this point. Make sure you guys join our Discord to stay up to date with all of our nerdy conversations and discussions. And you can also join and start some nerdy conversations and discussions of your own. We also do watch parties and things like that in the Discord periodically. If you guys don't know, we're not able to show everything here on YouTube because of the YouTube gods will definitely come through with the ban hammer and stop all the things that we are doing. So we don't want that to happen. So we're not going to be able to show you the entirety of this show from start to finish. But what will happen is we'll have some subtitles here down below around where the mic is, and you'll be able to follow along on your own side of the screen, as well as it'll be popping up around here every once in a while, just so everybody can kind of know what's going on and be able to sync up and all that good stuff. And then after the episode, we will, of course, review it, discuss it, all that good stuff as we do around these parts. X-Men 97, I think I already said it, but it should be going up in about 15 minutes, so that gives us more than enough time to discuss what's going on. And of course, you guys already know how we do around here. You can all, if you're watching right now, you can jump into chat because we talk back. So just want y'all to know, any thoughts or theories or anything like that, we will be discussing them here. So let's get into it. Okay? I did not have my stuff synced up soon enough, so I won't be able to showcase all the first comments, but let me bring those up right here. Hey, Jamie Rodriguez coming through with the super chat bright and early, bro. Love to see it, man. Let me see where your chat is. Would you be a member of X-Men or Avengers IRL? Probably the X-Men. Yeah, probably the X-Men. I think, yeah, it would most likely be the X-Men for reasons, but yeah, I feel like I always felt like whatever powers I would have if I was a superhero, they would be mutant based powers. You feel me? Like it's not I don't think I would like stumble across a freaking vat of acid and it turns me into Acid Man. No. I'm pretty sure it'd be like, yo, I was born whatever, you know? I was born with whatever ability that it is that I would have. I'm pretty sure that's just kind whoa. Like that's kind of always been my thought process. Even when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, bro, I'd definitely be like a metahuman or like a mutant or something. Like I wouldn't just be like a run of the mill superhero where it's like, yo, I'm mad rich. I built the suit. Nah, bruv, that's not me, G. You know, I got self-made. You know what I mean? Okay, let's wait. Where did it go? Hey, I appreciate you for that super chat, Jamie. I hope you're having a good one today, man. Thank you for tuning in with us as always, brother. Uh, yo, what's up with the ARC? Love to see you here. Not sure if I'll be able to tag along today, but hope you all have a blast watching the episode. Hey, brother, I'm just happy that you showed up to show us some love, man. Definitely appreciate you. I hope you are able to enjoy the episode on your own time. And, of course, you know that you can come back whenever you want to on the replay and check out the watch party. If you guys don't know, we have done a watch party for every episode of X-Men 97 up until this point. So if you guys have been watching it all alone and you would like to hear like how we've been nerding out about the show as we've been watching the show, you can go and check those out if you want to. I don't think I actually have them in a playlist, and I definitely am fumbling the bag with that, but I'll throw them in a playlist for sure tomorrow. So anyone that wants to check them out, you can check them out. All right. And again, what's up with the ARC? Matthew, my guy, says, it was great seeing you, ARC. Hope you enjoy the episode when you get to it. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Top of the morning, well, not top of the morning, but I hope everyone's having a good night tonight. M said, yo, I'll pay you if you stream it on YouTube. Yo, how much we talking? I need the Cash App first. Christopher Baker said, what's up with it? Yo, what's up? Oh, wait. Oh, no. What's up with it, Christopher Baker? I hope you're having a good night. Okay, M says, hyped. I'm having a hard time deciding to watch X-Men or the Bad Batch series finale first. I actually have completely stopped watching the Bad Batch. I completely forgot about the show. Star Wars fan here. I don't know what the hell happened, but I literally forgot about the show completely. Like in every way that I could have forgot about that show, I did. And I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And I'm ashamed, but hey, it happened. So now at least I have a show to binge. At least I have a show to binge. I really wanted to watch that show for, like, I don't know how I got lost. I don't know. Like, I watched the first episodes, and then I just completely forgot about the show. Same with Invincible. I haven't finished that yet. I got to finish the season finale for Invincible. Like, I was just slipping with some of those shows. I'm going to be honest. If it isn't Marvel, for some reason, it just kind of slipped. It's been slipping my mind a little bit. I know why. I've been mad busy lately. That's really why. So we'll jump on. I got to jump onto that, and then we'll probably do, since the season finale is happening, we'll probably do a dedicated stream for the Bad Batch sometime this week to talk about the entirety of the show. So that means I will be having to binge it, and I'm not going to be able to binge it tomorrow because tomorrow is book club. So I'll probably binge it on Thursday. So maybe Friday we can do a dedicated show here on Marvel Bros for it, especially going into not the Acolyte. What's it called? Tales of the Jedi is next month, so we have a lot of content that's about to be coming out. I'm watching Tales of the Jedi. Those episodes are definitely going to have watch parties for them. You know what I mean? I don't know how I could have forgotten about Bad Batch. Like, felt really bad about that. If this is how it's gonna be, I'm down to watch this. Oh, I feel that. Okay, I see you guys throwing some ones. Back again. Sit a spell before I go off to the gym. Yo, I hope you have a good time at the gym. I would be on the X-Men as well if I had a choice. I think just like looking at me as a person and like life, I think like I'm more of an X-Men than an Avenger. You know, like I'm not a Thor, I'm not a Captain America or an Iron Man. I just don't see that happening, G. Not in that, you know what I mean? Like not in that traditional sense of what it means to be a superhero. Nah. Yo, man, last week we finally got the reveal of Bastion, which was insane. I mean, it's been a really long time coming for seeing him finally be set up. With Bastion, we also saw that he has been holding Magneto, and a whole bunch. It's just we saw a whole bunch of crazy stuff last week. Like we have a lot of reveals. So we also got to. Did we deal with Cable at all last week? I think we dealt with Cable a little bit last week. I can't remember. But overall, the big thing that was going down was Rogue. Rogue going rogue, man. Rogue was going rogue, and she lost her mind, basically. But not really lost her mind. She actually found her mind, if anything, was right within the realm of how she should have reacted to everything that was going on around her. She definitely did act completely on par with what was happening. We had our cameo from Captain America last week as well, which was awesome. We also finally got to see the new Sentinels that have been created, which is like the it's not a mech. I can't think of what it's called. But we also saw that get implemented. There was a lot of new things that we got last week. And the week before that, we saw Professor X finally heading back to Earth from being in outer space. I know I saw a lot of people complaining about, like, where was Forge and Storm in last week's episode? Where was Professor X? And Professor X is coming from space. So I don't even know if he's going to show up with the X-Men in this episode. He might, but it might not happen until episode 8. And then people were also asking, like I said, Forge and Storm. Forge was on the brink of death, my guy. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but Forge was, like, poisoned in bed, like not hospitalized, but bedridden, and him and Storm are definitely a thing. So I don't think she just left bruh there. I'm pretty sure they're just kind of watching all the stuff that's happening as well. Not to mention she left the X-Men. I mean, that doesn't make up for her not being around or anything like that. But she left the X-Men. They don't even know that she got power. She got her powers back or nothing like that. They don't know any of it. But I think that going into this episode tonight, we're going to have a lot of heartbreak still following us throughout the duration of this episode. Last week definitely started with crazy heartbreak, being with everyone at the funeral, Nightcrawler giving that beautiful eulogy, and us just kind of experiencing the grief through the eyes of the X-Men. And it's not like, new week, new episode, everything is back to being fine. Like, no, that's not how it is here. That's not what we're doing here. Everything is not fine in a new week, right? We have things to do, we have things to see, and people to deal with. And it's been we've been dealing with it, yo. We have been dealing with the pain, the grief. I think a lot of people loved what Nightcrawler said last week to Rogue. Like, you didn't just lose one person, you know what I mean? Paraphrasing, of course, but you didn't just lose one person, you lost two. And we see her dealing with that grief very heavily by kind of almost automatically taking on the beliefs in a way of both Gambit and Magneto, because both of them kind of like Gambit was okay with Genosha. Like, he was behind all of that. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how we start the first season, is like him trying to get away from all of the human stuff that's going on and wanting to be around more mutants. So it just makes that all the more impactful that we've been like, and when I say we, I mean like us as the X-Men, and well, not us as the X-Men, but us as viewing the X-Men, and then all of the other mutants, they've been told by Magneto, they've been told by everyone that the humans and all that other stuff, they are not rocking with us the way that we think they are, right? Like, that's what everybody's been saying. That's what Magneto's been saying. He's been trying to get that across. So not only did they try to murder Professor X, steal Storm's powers. Now we also have this we have the mutant genocide also. Like, that's way too many things to just let slide at this point. And we also know that the Watcher saw all these things going down. So this is a Nexus event, multiversal level threat moment, I guess you can say, because the Watcher only watches huge events go down. He only watches the things take place in history in the Marvel Universe that are at a grand scale. So the fact that he's there and he's watching everything that's going on, bro, it's gonna be it's a possibility that we do dabble in some multiverse stuff within this show. But you know, X-Men is more on like the time travel aspect of things. They don't really focus. Well, I can't say they don't focus on the multiverse, but I'll say that more inherently it is time travel. And we learned basically from the Avengers stuff how that time travel stuff works in the MCU. So I don't know if that has anything to do with this moment. And like, oh, they come back and they keep trying to fix things and change stuff, but the fact that all that stuff is going on is also branching off crazy multiverses, because Cable and Bishop and all of these people are constantly going back and forth in time and changing things up almost on a regular basis. So it's like every time they do those things, do those universes basically continue as we think they should, as we thought they did. Or as we know that they do now, right? It's something that they can even dabble with when it comes to Deadpool and Wolverine, because that's not how time travel works in the X-Men universe. Like, all of the X-Men movies are technically canon and one storyline. So when we go back into Days of Future Past, according to Fox, all of those characters will grow up into the X-Men that we know when we watch X-Men, like the X-Men movie and Origins, Wolverine, and all that stuff. Like, all of those characters are the same characters, just younger and or older. Like, that's how the Fox views their universe. But like I said, Avengers Endgame definitely changed up how we look at time travel, to where if you go back in time and you change some shit, it doesn't change everything from that point on. There's no butterfly effect. There is a branch that creates another universe where whatever decisions you made right there go on. You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping that we see even something like that be not necessarily put in here in X-Men 97, but more so in Deadpool and Wolverine. And if they did put it here, that would be a dope way to kind of lean into that Deadpool and Wolverine, because we have 3 episodes left, so that's 3 weeks left. So that means that by May, we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so May 21st will be the last episode that we have of X-Men 97, and then I believe Deadpool and Wolverine drops July 21st. So we have a month. Once the show is complete, there will be a month until the next episode, until we have like that big Marvel movie come out. So I could see them want to do some type of linking there. I don't think they will do it heavily, but I could see them wanting to kind of introduce something here, so when we watch that movie, it's fresh on our brains, like the X-Men will obviously be, right? X-Men will be fresh on the brain when we go into Deadpool and Wolverine because of this show, X-Men 97, and there is no way that's an accident, right? So, I've been yapping this whole time. I'm fine with yapping. I'm fine with it. I'm loving this show, and I can't wait to experience it. We have T-minus about 1 minute until that episode does drop on Disney+. So, if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like and a share on the stream to help out everything that we're doing around these parts. You can also just be ready to press play. Make sure y'all go to the bathroom. Make sure y'all grab your snacks. And if you don't have any snacks to grab, make sure you get you some popcorn.
Hi, my name is Dominique Pruitt, and I started Don's Bon Gourmet Popcorn LLC in the summer of 2021 to introduce delicious and unique flavored popcorn not found anywhere else in the world. Why, you ask? Because I make it in my home with love, just for you. We offer over 10 flavors and are continuously creating new flavors that can be customized to any color or taste for your next event, party, or fundraiser. So go find yourself to our website and find a bombastic flavor of popcorn at donsbombgourmetpopcorn.com, or you can also follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Don's Bomb Gourmet Popcorn.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I will no longer hold your attention. Well, yes, I will. I hope everybody is ready to get into episode 8 of X-Men 97. I am pumped, bro. Holy moly. Let's freaking get it, you guys. Alright, on the count of 3, we will press play so we can experience what is X-Men 97 together. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! Bruh, Mr. Sinister. It's like, yeah, she made the right decision, but also, she didn't. Bruh. Bruh. Here we go! Here we go! Yo. Yo, the noise is hitting. Oh, we got Professor in there. Yo. Cable. Okay. Oh, that was hard. Yo, that's the hardest intro in the history of intros. All right, here we go. Damn. Mm. Oh shit. Oh no. Sorry. Okay. Just not. Damn. Oh. It's a Nexus. It's a canon event. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. They just introduced another. Okay. Am I tripping or did they just introduce a whole nother thing? Hmm. Damn. Damn. Yo. Oh snap. Bruh. Ooh, that transition was hard. Wait, they're still with. Ooh, that's about to go bad. Oh, I forgot she got whopped. Oh yeah, they. Oh, damn. Yeah, y'all was basically the same person. Rick and Morty. Damn. Bruh. Okay. Damn. 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 Facts. Bruh spitting. Oh shit! Yo, Beezy, what's happening? Oh, what the hell? Hell yeah! Yeah, you tell her. Damn. I can't believe they just let her back in the fucking house like that. Like, yo, fuck you. Like, what? Why are you here? What? Here we go. Oh. What? Holy shit! Damn. Oh shit! It's Doctor Doom! What the fuck? It's fucking Baron Zemo! I don't know who that is. Are villains in every single one of those screens? Damn. Damn. Man, who you telling? Holy shit! Bro! This motherfucker did it to his mom? He's fucking crazy! What? Oh no! Oh my fucking god! Oh my! What the fuck is happening? Oh my god! Yo, Wolverine will full send anything. Everybody in the town. Hey, let's go! Bro! Yo, they're everyone! Oh, nice! Oh, no! Tin Woman, I love it. Oh! Holy shit! Oh my god! Let's fucking go! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh! Bruh! Oh! Let's go! Bro, the tail holding the sword is dynamic! Let's go! Ah! Hell yes! Man's pulled up like Zorro! Man's going so hard! Oh! Oh! Fuck! Yo! Holy shit! Did they just jump out of a car? What the hell is happening? They're dealing with a damn... Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yeah! For the 30th time, let's go! Are you kidding me? This shit is amazing! Oh! Hell nah. Hell nah. After all that, you just gonna let them grab you? Did you guys hear that? I might be high, but I swear to God that was the Spider-Man 2099 theme song music. I swear that was the 2099 music just now. Yeah. What the fuck? Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Let's go! We up like Chuck! What just happened? Oh. Oh, so we are getting him in this episode. All right, let's go. Let's go! Oh my god! Let's fucking go! Are you kidding me? Holy shit! Holy shit! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Yo! Yo! Bruh! 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 Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god, bro! Oh my goodness, bro! Bro! Someone tell me how it is actually possible for this show to get better and better and better. Like, oh my god, bro. What? What? We had like 30 cameos in this episode, bruv. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's go. Let's go, bro. I can't even believe it. I'm so hyped right now. That shit was amazing. Bruh. We wasted absolutely no time, bro. Like, we wasted zero time. I was not ready, bro. Bruh, I was not ready, yo. Okay, real quick, I need to see if I heard that Spider-Man 2099 tone that I thought.
Part of fighting the future.
You're a monster.
It was like right here. Did you hear it?
I was born this way.
Bro, it sounds like it, bro. Like that shit. One more time.
Fighting the future.
You're a monster.
I was born this way.
Bro, I'm saying that shit sounds real close to it. That's all I'm gonna say. Is it sounds real close. Bro, that was such a W episode, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a 1 in the chat if you guys are excited about that episode. Let's get a 2 in the chat if you not. And let's get a 3 in the chat if you're really not too sure how to feel right now. I'll let you know, for me, that was a freaking banger, straight 10 out of 10 episode right there. We got all the things we needed and more. I cannot believe these episodes are 30 minutes. It's actually insane how perfectly they are doing these things. Like, everything is just lining up. Schmoove diggity dooski, bro. And I was not prepared for that by any means necessary. We just got done watching X-Men 97, Episode 8, the start of our 3-part finale for Tolerance is Extinction. I could not believe how amazing this episode was. It really is going to epic proportions. There is nothing else to say about it. We are literally in epic proportions right now. We know about Avengers level threats, but X-Men level threats are something on an entirely different scale. It is on an entirely different level. There is no Like, there is no way that we could have been prepared for what we just got in tonight's episode, and that just lets me know that for these next 2 episodes, it's only going to be getting better and better and better. This show has single-handedly just done things that I never thought we would be able to see in the way that we have seen them. Not only is this show beautiful, it is constructed masterfully to be balanced between the good, the bad, the ugly, the funny, the serious, all of it. It balances everything on a scale effortlessly, to be completely honest, effortlessly, to the point where we've only had one filler episode, and that one filler episode was still freaking awesome. Like, it was still awesome. This show is insane. This show is insane. I cannot believe how much that they are really putting into into it, man. Like, we tackled so many different things, got so many different answers, all in this episode, man. Bastion is a menace to society, bro. Built a portal, and like, bro, I didn't even know he could do. I am in a realm of just awesomeness right now. This show is doing so much justice to X-Men, and I really do not know how we can have anything like this in live action. I know that's not what we're going to talk about, but I'm just saying. I have no idea how we could get anything like this in live action. I mean, Iron Man 3 is close because of all the Iron Man suits and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty close to like kind of what we got in this episode. But I mean, still, bro, it's like they're going to such high levels of establishing how powerful our characters are, how much they actually hold back when they're doing the things that they are doing. Oh my God, bro, I can't believe it. I can't believe. All right, let's jump into chat. Let's see how everybody is feeling right now. Okay, wait. Bang, yeah, hold on, let me see. Yeah, I have lost some messages because y'all are going crazy right now. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Here we go. No fainting or gas mining is crazy. Straight up fire. Banger after banger. Holy crap. How in the hell? This is going to be so much more than just 3 Prime Sentinels. Yeah, this is going to be a freaking war. Remember what I said about the animated universe? Yeah, bruh. It's being pretty clear that they are. This is bringing everyone together. We had like, what is Doom even doing? Like being a part of this? What is Zemo doing being a part of these things? Like, why are all of these villains a part of this? It doesn't make sense because most of them are human. So, I mean, I guess in that area it does make sense because they're like, yo, let's get this going, like get these mutants out of here. Like, I don't know, bro. I didn't even know that my guy Dr. Doom had an issue with mutants. Like, bruh. I cannot believe how hard they went right now, bro. I mean, I'm in disbelief. Cable is a good mama's boy is actually insane. Yeah, they did that. I wasn't ready. I didn't know that they was going to play the whole shit. Hey, it would have been one thing to just be like, he's alive, but it's a whole other thing to have him saying, like, you feel me, for the collective. Like, you don't want him saying that on screen, standing up when everybody think he dead, and now bro is standing there. Like, nah, that's wild. Stark Expo. Oh, I didn't even see the Stark Expo cameo in there. I wonder how they'll explain his origin without Siege Perilous. Well, yo, Dr. Doom, Zemo, and whoever that lady was in there. Like, what the hell? Messiah Complex, baby. Bro was triple wielding. Bro. Nightcrawler was triple wielding blades, one in his tail. Bro, I bet Zorro wish he had a tail, because then he wouldn't have to hold a sword in his mouth. No diddy. Just waiting for Onslaught at this point, bruh. Bro, like, we have everything we need. I remember thinking that season 2 would probably be something different than what we're getting right here. But no, they're definitely going to be continuing this story on into the second season of X-Men 97, like, for sure. Now would be a great time for Storm to help out. I will say I wasn't expecting her to not be in this episode at all, but it was for the sake of having that moment of Charles Xavier saying to me, my X-Men, and the four heads popping up around him. You know what I mean? Like, that, like, she's gone just so that moment could happen. Bro, straight heat. Magneto was definitely right, bro. Magneto was definitely right. I can't even imagine. I don't even know what to do. Good ears, bro. Just let me know that y'all heard the Spider-Man sound being played when the chick was grabbed by Bastion with the thing. It was like, boom, boom, boom. Like, that is 100% the Spider-Man 2099 theme song. Like, expeditiously. Like, and I'm trying to figure out why the hell that's playing. I mean, bruh does do some time travel multiverse stuff, so I guess we could see him jump into here, and I guess technically we could also see that Spider-Man be connected to them, because I'm pretty sure he was, no, that was a Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure this X-Men 97 Spider-Man is in Across the Spider-Verse at the Spider Society headquarters. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, like, all of the Spider-Mans ever were in that shit. So there could be, I can't see him, like, making a call to the Spider Gang to come and help him out or something like that, but it's just something to really think about as to why they played that sound in there right there. She said the thing! Where do I begin, bro? I don't know. Yeah, bruh, he is going to be fucking, bro, he's going to be peeved, bro. He's going to be peeved. He's peeved now. Man's hit the whole world with the EMP. He hit the whole world with an EMP. Hey, but no one knows what he knows at this. Well, no. They know it's Bastion. No, they do know it's Bastion. But, you know, they didn't know at that point. I was frightened Magneto was going to be made a Prime Sentinel. Yeah, I think they're gonna go. They're probably gonna do something like that. They're definitely gonna go Onslaught with it. I don't see why not at this point. I mean, look at what they're doing. They damn near already did it. That whole crossover at the end, damn. I want to see this happen. Oh yeah, we are getting the Marvel Animation Universe. You know what I mean? Like, we have the Marvel Studios universe. It can't even be really called the Cinematic Universe anymore, because it's like television and a whole bunch of other shit going on there now. We have the Marvel Studios universe, and now we also have the Marvel Animation Universe, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. It's heat. It's heat. Holy crap, holy. Yeah, I feel you there, Clawmaster. Yo, what's up with it, Jay Mickey? How you doing? I am losing my mind, bro, and I wish I could help you find it, but I can't because my mind is gone too. They went way too crazy, way too hard. They hit way too many points. Like, this is how legends are made. Like, I don't know what else to say. This show is legendary. It is legendary. Man, oh man, where do we go from here, ladies and gentlemen? I want to know what you guys think is going to happen in next week's episode of X-Men 97. I want to know what all your thoughts, theories, and opinions might be about going into that next episode. Did you expect to see the cameos that we got here? Going into this episode, I actually asked you guys at the beginning, like, what kind of cameos were we expecting to see? Well, you didn't have too many names thrown around, but well, whoa, Bodie, well, we got a whole bunch more cameos than I expected. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I have not once thought about any other villains being, like, showing up in cameo form. I have quite literally only been thinking about heroes when it comes to the Avengers, all that. Dr. Doom, bro, Victor Von Doom was not on my list of people to show up in X-Men 97. I don't know about everybody else, but for me, that was not in the cards, bro. That was not in the cards. We've already talked about this. We talked about this in like 3 or 4 episodes ago at the beginning of the Marvel animation. It was Marvel animation, and then it proceeded to show a shit ton of the old school 90s Marvel animations, whether that be Spider-Man, Spider-Man, The Thing, Silver Surfer. We saw a whole bunch. We saw like that Marvel animation intro, but it was all animated shows from back in the day. Here you go. This is all the confirmation that we need that everybody is coming back, baby. Everyone's coming back with a vengeance. We will probably be getting a Fantastic Four animated show coming back, the Silver Surfer show animated coming back, Spider-Man animated coming back. Of course, we will be continuing with X-Men 97 Season 2 and 3, I believe, and possibly 4 if I'm not mistaken. Bro, we have all the things that we need. And then now we have What If as well, and we know that in What If, we are going to be seeing a shit ton of X-Men and all this other stuff going into these future seasons also. So, bruh, we're cooking, man. We are cooking, and it's not even funny. I knew this was going to be epic, but I had no idea they were going to go this far, and this is just part 1 of the finale. I could not agree better. I could not agree more, Matthew. This is a beautiful way to put it. I knew that it was going to be epic. I knew that it was going to be just mind-blowing, right? But there was no way that I could have been prepared for this. There's no way I could have been prepared for this, man. And I am pumped, yo. I am so pumped. I am so pumped that we are able to experience this amazing, fantastic show, you guys. Like, it's honestly incredible. It's honestly incredible. This, by far, is going to be the best X-Men story told. Dare I say, better than the Dark Phoenix saga. I mean, bro, it's possible. I mean, look at how hard they're going right here. Bring back Onslaught. No. I mean, bring back Bo. No. Yeah, bro. Bo got to come back. I saw something that said Bo also worked on Moon Knight and some other Marvel projects. So I didn't even know that he had worked on anything else other than the X-Men 97 before. So it's interesting that he's been around Marvel for a little while. I would love to see some more stuff go on with him. Magneto showing clearly what an Omega level mutant is. Powers at the highest possible level and capable of global effect. Yes, this is a beautiful comment right here. I'm not going to lie. I love that. That is such a, that's such a good point.
Ark says, Magneto showing clearly what an Omega level mutant is. Powers at their highest possible level and capable of global effect.
Bruh. And that shit is just crazy. I really wasn't prepared. Are we going to see an asteroid M rise from the crust of Earth by any chance? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think we're going that way. When I think of the Dark Phoenix X-Men the Animated Series arc, all I hear is use the powers of your mind. We are so close to Onslaught. Bro, we are inches away from Onslaught. Like we are getting edged at this point. Like, we are right there. Live action is just going to cost a shit ton of money. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, it will. But, I mean, look at what this is not, I know everyone is going to not be on board with the thing that I say right now, okay? I know this is going to probably trigger some people, so fair warning. I care less how you guys feel about Secret Invasion. That last fight between the Super Skrulls was freaking crazy. And that was pretty epic. Like, and it was only epic because it was in a show. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. But we were getting like Dragon Ball Z level fighting right there. And people just don't even talk about it. They just don't even talk about it. So I feel like it can be done, but I don't know if we're going to be okay with it. This is not including all the other characters jumping in. Yeah, Spider-Man, Doom. Bro, like, this is crazy. It's, like, insane. Insane, bro. He actually is a person, and that makes it work so much. I'm not sure who you're talking about in this instance. I was trying to figure out who you could have been talking about, but I don't know. Doom has actually utilized mutants for Latveria before. Yeah, and I mean, that I'm just trying to figure out why he would go against him. So, like, bro, this is Dr. Doom backing the genocide of mutants is on brand, but it's just very surprising still. Is this a soft confirm of Spider-Man 98? Not a soft confirm. Yeah, they're flat out letting us know it's happening, baby. It's happening, Clawmaster, for sure. Can we talk about how Jean Grey is basically second mama? Yeah, she's second mama for sure. And she was doing the damn thing. I love that we got to see Jean actually kind of be Jean and again, not be knocked out or XY or whatever. I mean, because those are usually the things that you have to do. Like, you have to do those things to certain powerhouse characters. Because if you don't do it to the powerhouse characters, I mean, you don't have to do it, but like, and in the form of storytelling, you have to take out the big guns a lot, because if not, then everyone's just like, well, why didn't the big gun just do this, or why didn't they just do that, or why didn't they just do that? You know, so you got to knock their ass out. Or you gotta have them trapped in quicksand or some shit, you know? We not getting Onslaught, bruh. We might get Onslaught before this season is over. By the way things are looking, I would not be surprised at all if we got Onslaught. I wouldn't be surprised if Bastion purposely put out I would not be surprised if Bastion knew everything about what's going on with Professor X, right? And had them send that video, put it on the screen, broadcast it to the entire world in order to get Professor X to come back. He already had Magneto, so I'm pretty sure he did that as a beacon to send to Professor X to get him to come back, to then use them to splice together with the Thing to make said Onslaught. I think it's possible. Jean wasn't the stepmom. She was the mom who stepped up. I agree. Spider-Man was a shocker to me. Yo, they've been teasing us with Spider-Man since the beginning of the season. Literally, damn near one of the first things we see, especially in the trailer for X-Men 97, trailer 1, is the Daily Bugle newspaper passed by the screen, and it mentions Peter Parker, Eddie Brock, and Spider-Man all in that one thing. So I mean, bruh, they are doing the Lord's work when it comes to foreshadowing. I just got done watching episode 8 and OMG, what an episode, but that Doctor Doom, Zemo, and Spider-Man cameo, though. Yo, facts, Terrell. I couldn't, bruh. Terrell, like, G, like, they went stupid, bro. They went stupid, bro. Like, there's no way anyone could have been prepared for what just happened. Man, Trish and Hank will be having an awkward conversation after this one. She will be really apologetic. Bruh, I just don't know that no one is going to be she ain't going to be apologetic. She's dead. She is dead. All of them Sentinel people are dead, yo. You're not able to be cut apart and put yourself back together and still, be, you know what I mean? Like, it's over for them. They've been hacked. They've been hacked. That's it. Dunzo. Out of there. Adios, muchacho. I cannot believe that Bastion hacked his own fucking mom. Like, what? Who does that? Who does that? Big Doom. The Beyonder. I don't know nothing about no Doom. I don't know nothing about no Beyonder, I mean. Magneto and Rogue as Prime Sentinels? That would be crazy. Rise of the Ma, yo. Rise of the MAU for show, for show. We are really about to be having it going crazy. Marvel Animated Universe. If X-Men is this godlike, then I can't imagine what Spider-Man is going to be. Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer. Like, bro, all of it is on board. All of it is on board. It is not without possibility for those things to occur. Like, 100%. Like, Spider-Man for sure is happening, but I'm talking about it's not outside of the realm of possibility for everyone else to occur. And I do believe that we saw the Thing at the beginning of the Marvel Animation Universe thing, Majigger, and we saw Silver Surfer for that exact reason, to give us that tease to lead into them. I'm pretty sure, like, this is a X-Men level threat, and we're probably going to see all heroes on deck. Like, all heroes on deck right now. It's going to be insane. Doom was not on my list, but goddamn, let's go. Yeah, bro, for real. Like, I had no idea. I was not expecting Victor either, but now we are either going to see some things go down. We are really going to see some things go down, yeah. This is the true multiverse of madness. Yo, it's close. Deadpool is really going to be the multiverse of madness that we were supposed to get. Be ready for that. But this is the X-Men that we were supposed to get, for real. This is the real Days of Future Past, baby. Like, this is insane. This is insane. Yeah. He worked on Moon Knight and Blade. And I feel like there was one more. I can't think of what it is, but Blade is crazy. It is scary to realize that Magneto doesn't even use a full 10th of his powers most of the time, even when he is always that furious. Isn't that freaking crazy? Like, we don't talk enough about how much superheroes are holding back. Like, I'm pretty sure we have, the comic. I know. I think there's like one or two comics where Spider-Man stops pulling his punches and it's like a huge thing and all that. Like, I know things like that have happened before in comics, but we just don't talk about how strong these people really are, bro. Like, even when you have, like, in my opinion, the super soldiers are probably like the like bare minimum of superhero outside of the ones that are just humans that have utility. Like Iron Man doesn't get put in that category because he has the suit and all that other stuff. But for people like, Falcon, Hawkeye, Black Widow, all of that, like the super soldiers is the next step up from them, right? That's the next step up. And I feel like when we saw in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, U.S. Agent freaking like decapitate that dude with Cap's shield, because that's what was supposed to happen. Like, he was supposed to be decapitated, not just like, oh, he's dead. No, he's supposed to chop that man's head off with that shield. And just think about how much force and stuff that alone takes. So now when we get to see all these other badass heroes that are Omega level, it's like we could not fathom how strong that is. Man's pulled the Golden Gate Bridge up and like had the mutants walk across it in the live action movie. And that alone was like the dopest thing I had ever seen live action when I was a wee lad, right? And I was like, bro, they are doing crazy justice to Magneto. But it's like, no, they're not. Like, no, they're not, because, bro, it's on a whole nother level than just that. It's wild to think about. For real, for real. That's why I was worried he was pulling an ultimatum event when he sent the global EMP. Yo, I didn't know what was happening. I had no idea what was going on. I thought, bro, I didn't know, bro, it was going to end the world or not either. I was like, well, there it goes. Like, whoa. Thought he was gonna flip the Earth's magnetic poles and destroy the planet. That would have been crazy. Doom has mutants in his personal guard too. Damn. See, that's one of the reasons why I'm so confused, because my guy Doom is like, why are you here, bro? Do you know the truth, or are you getting finessed? You know? Like, Doom doesn't get finesse. Gene put Cable's seatbelt on. Yeah, I like that. That was nice. That was nice. Doom's also supporting the mutants in the current comics in a very similar story arc against Orcus. Interesting. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to read up on that. I don't think Sunspot is going to forgive this betrayal of his mother. This is not the kind of thing you just come back from. I honestly did not think that they were I didn't think that that's where they were flying to, honestly. In my humble opinion, that had to be the most fucking brain dead idea that they could have had. And I understand, they're in the heat of battle, all this stuff is happening. I get it. But it's like, bro, your mom obviously sucks. Like, nothing about her makes it seem like she wouldn't have done what she did. Like, not for a second did I think, oh, she's gonna save them. She's gonna stick up for them. Bruh, no. Like, not once. What really threw me, though, was the Sentinels just switching up. Like, bruh, there was just 30 of them flying through the air chasing these people. Like, I don't know, bruh. Everyone is there. Omega Red. I love the Omega Red cameo. I didn't even get to talk about that. I love that because that one hits a little bit harder because his release is a direct thing happening because of Magneto, dropping that bomb or dropping the EMP. So having him do that is the reason why we even get that Omega Red. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to see him now because the power went out, giving him a chance to escape. Like, yeah, buddy. Like, what is that? Soldier Boy and the Boys? I think that's how that goes down, too. It shows just how the fear of difference can destroy not just trust in societies and friendships, but family as well. Yeah, that's true. I thought she was Misric? Yeah, no idea what that is. They've been hacked. Yo, I was not ready for that, bro. Everyone was hacked. Yeah, Bastion is cold. He a cold mamma jamma. The MAU. If the MAU continues like this, it just feels so much like Marvel again. I agree. Could you imagine? This is a perfect world, okay? Just hear me out. This is a perfect world. We get X-Men 97 season 2. We get Spider-Man 98. You know what I mean? We get Fantastic Four 97. I'm just throwing it out there now. We get all of these shows. Whole bunch of shit is going on. Like, we stay with it's all in universe. We're figuring out all this stuff, and then we get our first Marvel animated universe movie. Just, bro, if the MCU enters the theaters, bro, in the animated universe way, Bro, I don't know, man. It's going to be over. It's going to be over again. That actually might be where Marvel can really succeed at, is bringing those. Like, bro, I would want, if they told us that there was going to be a extra episode after X-Men 97 and it was going to be showed in theaters, 100%, it would break the freaking internet that day, man. It would break the internet, yo. There's no way that people wouldn't be signing up in droves to be in the theater IMAX day one to see X-Men 97, like X-Men 97, the movie. Like, bro, come on, G. Like, don't play with us out here. Just give me it now. They threw their draws in there. Facts. Where's Apocalypse? That's a good question. I hope he doesn't show up, but that's crazy. But that is a good question. I finished. Whoa, Wolverine going crazy, bro. Shout out to Wolverine, because I've been hearing a lot of people be like, man, I like, what's Wolverine been doing this season? Where is Wolvie? Where is he at? And then we just got to see him and Nightcrawler be badass together, and the way we see the teleportation and how it looks of, Wolverine having his claws just impaled into the person that Nightcrawler is teleporting with, and then we see him like get pulled through the universe. Like, bro, that shit was fire. That shit was crazy. Yo, what is this war about? I wonder where it's going to lead to. That's what I'm most interested in as well. I really do think it's going to lead to probably the fall of one of our beloved characters, like another, like a little bit, like a very beloved core member of some of the team. Maybe even we might see Professor X and Magneto really be up out of there because of Onslaught stuff going on. And then I think inevitably we will end up with Cyclops being the big bad, or not the big bad necessarily, but you know what I mean. Him going evil. Mag shut down Earth the day the Earth stood still. Facts. There is no stopping Magneto now. Another facts. Can we all agree that Roberto's mom sucks so bad? Oh yeah, I think this is something that we can all agree on quite simply. Like, his mom is terrible. She sucks so much. I was just not prepared. I was not prepared. I was like, bruh. She was like, the way she looked around and was like, okay, everybody's staring at me. Gotta make a smart decision. Yeah, you're out of here, Buckarooski. And then she grabbed the doors and closed them. That's the most diabolical part, is the going and closing the doors so none of the guests have to watch her mutant son be escorted. Like, wow. Wow. Like, she sucks. And I mean, which is, I like that she sucks, though. You know what I mean? I think it works. I don't think we've seen parents suck at all in Marvel. Well, other than, like, Hawkeye's mom. But, I mean, Lady Hawkeye. But even her mom was, like, really doing stuff out of love, you know? Like, we ain't really seen, we've seen very supportive parents in the MCU. Yo. What the fuck? The MCU needs more bad parents. That's what'll make it better. Bastion is hitting a mean spin cycle on everyone, Doom included. Yeah, bruh. Bruh. My guy Doom just, he's gonna be pissed. Dr. Doom's gonna be pissed. I would love that at the end of this, if it's like Doom pulling up out of nowhere, like, you think you can fool Doom? And then just murders, bruh. Cartoon Doom is wild. Like, Cartoon Doom is way more wild than all the other Dooms, like, for sure. Yo. It was possible that Doom is thinking he can make Bastion do all the dirty work so he can subvert it and try to rule the world or reality like he always does. Yeah, facts. He's like, bro, I'm gonna let you. He's like, bro, I'm gonna let you do this. I'm gonna let you make this happen, and then boom, you know, we're gonna make it go. We're gonna do the damn thing after that. You're going to do all the dirty work, and then at the very end, I'm going to stab you in the back and take it all for my own. Where is Apocalypse? Apocalypse is somewhere trapped with Kang the Conqueror. They waiting for their moment to pull up, too. That's what I need, baby boy. Give me Kang. Give me Kang. Because I'm telling you, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I 100% just feel like our boy Kang the Conqueror has been pruning mutants out of the existence of the 616 universe, and just straight up. Because look at all the universes that there are, right? None of them have the other one. No one has had the other one until recently within the Avengers having Spider-Man. Like, if there's a Spider-Man movie, there's no other people. If there's X-Men, there's no Avengers. If there's Avengers, there's no X-Men. You know what I mean? Like, of course, we know that's because of deals and all of the, like, out of universe, we know the reason for that. But in universe, we still need explanations for these things. And I think Kang is the explanation. And if you wrap him in with Apocalypse somehow, like Kang, Apocalypse, and Doom were sitting in a bar, you know what I mean? And then, you know, we just kind of get something after that. I think it works. Sentinels switching up is part of the spin Bastion is putting on this to the public. Remember the last episode, he said he was selling the world a lie too. No, I mean, I get that for sure. It's just like, damn. Like, oh, they were like, hello, humans. There is nothing to be alarmed. Like, that shit was diabolical. Yo. According to Cable, they were probably going to enslave the mutant survivors. Oh, yeah, huh? Make them work for them. Build that new world that they wouldn't be able to be a part of. It's a good point. That's definitely a good point. A Boogie. A Boogie with the hoodie. Mystique. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, let me go back to what you said then, Eric. My man Eric kept saying, "Where's Apocalypse?" Bro was serious about that shit. He was like, "Where is Apocalypse?" Yeah, I don't remember what you said about Mystique. I can't find where the comment was, but my bad, G. Mao feels like Stan Lee and Jack Kirby in the classics playing around in a modern, beautiful place. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that for real. I really agree. Like, right now, it feels so like. That's one of the hardest things about comics and live action media is that people inherently expect a certain level of realism when they go to live action movies. I think it's another reason why a lot of anime adaptations are basically more well accepted than comic book adaptations, because you already have to kind of let go of that sense of, you know, intrinsicness already. Like, going into anime, you have to be ready for the above average wildness to occur. And even though you have to kind of do the same thing for comics, you really don't have to do it to the same extent, especially in Marvel, because Marvel does such a good job of trying to root itself within our real life universe, with having like Captain America fighting in World War II, having, you know, Wolverine fighting in all the wars that there's ever been. You know what I mean? Like, they weave our real life history into theirs. So it makes it a little bit harder to be it makes it harder for general audiences to give up that sense of whatever, you know? But when you give it into animation, all of that inherent bullshit goes out the window. Like, no one has a pre-existing notion of what it should be or how it could be, nothing like that, because animation is a completely different form of media to where you can do things even better than you can in live action. Tremendously better, as we see here, right? So if they took it to the level of being able to put that shit in theaters and really get all of the fans on board, I could go even better. I think they are trying too hard to dilute what the reason is that we love this shit to make it live action. But I feel like right now they're in the process of trying to dilute it less as well. I will say that. I'll give them that. But I'm just saying, you know, I feel like we need more. Let Marvel make, if Mao enters the theaters, if we get the Marvel animated universe in theaters, it's going to change everything for a lot of people. Magneto, Magneto dropped the EMP of the century. Wolverine keeps it very real. He knows exactly what a war is and how it starts. Exactly what just happened. He started a war. Point blank period. That is what has occurred. The war is started. I like how these Sentinels are made. They were human. They wear humans like skin, and they are basically nanotechnology like the modern time of Doctor Who's Cybermen or the Borg. It's wild that they can reproduce. That is crazy that they out here reproducing. Like, that shit's insane. Roberto's mom must wear fat, bruh. So in the OG series, Nathan has always been trying to prevent this. Remember, he came to Genosha? Yeah, he's always been trying to prevent this moment. And them letting us know that he's always been trying to prevent this happening basically introduces a new idea in the MCU, or not the MCU technically, but MCU adjacent. We now have this new thing. It is MCU because we have the Watcher. The Watcher is the MCU, so we have everything kind of being connected multiverse style. So, excuse me. He said that basically anytime he tries to stop a canon event, time pulls him away from said event. In Across the Spider-Verse, if there's a canon event that gets messed up, it causes the universe to die. In Deadpool and Wolverine, they're introducing anchors, which means when the anchor dies, that universe starts to die as well. WandaVision gave us Nexus points and Nexus beings, which is kind of one of the same. Nexus points and Nexus beings are basically canon events and anchors, but MCU coded. But now we have this new thing of time almost being aware of said canon events occurring, and it actively fighting back against someone else trying to fight the canon event. So if Cable was to succeed, that universe would start dying. Right? Like that's how that would have to work. My brain's moving at 1,000 miles per hour connecting these strings and dots right now, yo. I think something crazy is about to happen, but I don't know how it's gonna happen. So I gotta continue to work on it. One of the things that makes this show so good and what everyone can appreciate is that they didn't make Logan the center of the team and let everyone else shine while getting his due. Yeah, for real. For real. It's actually pretty awesome that they did that. Like, we've seen a shit ton of Wolverine, right? Like, all of the X-Men movies were basically focused on him, and so much so that he got a spinoff from something that was basically already his. And we're about to get Wolverine again in Deadpool and Wolverine. Hey, welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the super fan, Mike Martin. I appreciate you. So with all of those things happening, we don't need a lot of Wolverine here. We don't need an oversaturation of Wolverine in this X-Men 97 show, because we're about to get a shit ton of him again in Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie is also literally basically about him. Like, he is the anchor that I just talked about, So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on here, and I'm just trying to figure out if it connects in any way. Like, is Cable the Nexus being? I could see that for the X-Men 97 universe. I could see it being Cable. I could see it being Professor X. I can see it being Cable. It's funny when Jubilee's adopted parents are better than Roberto's biological mother. Yeah, it was wild. I can see Kang laughing his ass off at what Bastion's trying to do with all the classic villains. Bro, like, I could hella see him just sitting there like, he doesn't even know yet. Yeah, big fire. Kang was in the Axis of Time. This episode is one of the greatest Marvel things I've ever seen, and I said that about episode 5. This show honestly might be some of the best Marvel stuff ever made. I agree, Jaden. 100% I can agree. They're going absolutely stupid with this show. It's just insane. Oh, I think old girl is Mystique, and that's why she released Magneto. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm definitely interested in knowing where the hell Mystique has been. Whoa, excuse me. You guys kick tremendous ass. Amazing stream and chat. Laters, guys. Hey, Ark, you have a good one, man. You have a good rest of your night. Sleep well and wake, brother. Nexus Point. Yeah. Yeah, Nexus Point and then Nexus Beings. There we go. Not Nexus Events. Nexus Points, canon events, Nexus Beings, anchors. It's just explained in different ways. I gotta go back and watch WandaVision now. Damn it. It's all connected, baby. Imagine that this is the best timeline. Like all other timelines, everyone dies, but in this universe, a few of the X-Men and mutants survive, like a reverse Days of Future Past. I think that's kind of what we're going to see with the Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine, is that he quite literally comes from the worst possible timeline where everyone fails, everything is donezo, and that's why he failed his universe. I don't want every Sorry, this is random, but I don't want every anchor for every universe to be the same thing. I don't want every Spider-Man universe to have Spider-Man as the anchor. Every X-Men universe has Wolverine as the anchor. Every Avengers universe has Iron Man as the anchor. No, 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 no. We need to be a little bit more creative than that, for sure, 100%. 100%, we cannot allow that to happen. Like, they have to do something different. Pretty deep writing, yeah. Oh, they're deep is an understatement, brother. They really went the individualized story route rather than what they know would work. Mm-hmm. Son of a bitch. Did anyone notice Jubilee trying out how to jump with powers? Yeah, I did. And I like that they kind of gave her a new outfit. I wasn't ready for that at all. Like, that was dope. Wolverine finally got his time, but it took 6 episodes, and that's awesome. Yo, it did take 6 episodes, but when you have so much Wolverine content, I think it's okay for him to take a little seat on the back burner. When Rogue wakes up, it's about to be over for sure. Yeah, it's about to go down. He's been hanging out, but shit, the Fan and Wolverine showed up. Facts. He has just been chilling, just drinking beer, like, waiting, like, for whatever else is going to happen next. He's like, bro, shit's crazy right now. I'm just going to chill with my beer until they need me. Yep, and Storm. Rogue is about to be on even more demon time. And she's about to be ecstatic that, our boy Mags is alive. I agree completely. Roboto's dad has to be a villain. Oh, I could see that. I could hella see that. I was trying to, in my mind just now, I was trying to look at all of the monitors around Magneto and see if any of them had that silhouette. Sunspot's mom is still holding that part. No, yeah, for sure. The party is going on right now. Storm, Magneto, and Rogue are like the most powerful people. Facts. It's gonna be crazy when we see them like team up and go crazy. And Prof. Wolverine did the tornado claw from MVC. We eating good, bro. We eating. Magneto was definitely right, Samir. It's like crack, mad addictive. Do you want to build a snowman? Yes, but I can't. I think Roberto's dad is a secret villain. It would make sense. I watched all of Marvel since the 60s, and it's the best. Damn, Eric. Man's is 87 years old. How do you even know how to work YouTube? I'm just playing, bro. I don't think Val is Mystique. I think she's a metaphor for a politician gaining a conscience. Sometimes when it matters. Yeah, I agree. I don't think she has to be, anyone like that. I think when I say anyone like that, I mean like a shapeshifter or someone else. I think she is who she is. Someone that made a mistake, did something stupid, regrets their mistake, and is trying to rectify it to the best of their ability. I love that Magneto did not save her. That's awesome. Because if she would have broke out like a hero or something, they would have took her with them. You know what I mean? But not him. He's like, fuck you. Yo, you're on your own, baby. They threatened Val with a collar. She's Mystique. They didn't threaten her with the collar. He was looking at the collar that she had let off of Magneto. The mom was really chill about not really caring, almost like she is used to this kind of thing. She looked like she knew what those things were. I agree. That's why I can get behind the dad being a secret villain thing for sure. Because when she looked at the things looked at her like, oh, it's Mrs. Roberto. It's Mrs. Roberto's mom. You know what I mean? Like that's what I got from it. I was like shocked. I was like, oh shit, she knows who they are. Like that's how it felt to me. Morph transforming into Juggernaut? Yeah, bruv. That was awesome. Especially because I think someone had just commented on a YouTube video. My wife was telling me that they were like, yo, or a post that we had put out about the villains of X-Men 97, because I think they put out like a promo like that or something, and Juggernaut was on it. And then someone in the comment section was like, yo, why is Juggernaut on this? He ain't even been in the show. And I was like, bruh's been in every intro for this show. What are we talking about? But he hasn't made an appearance yet until today. So that's dope. I said this show was like seeing my childhood play out again, but it bears repeating. It somehow just feels like something large and elementary being made sleek, miniaturized, and perfect. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Not just like the Prime Sentinels. That's actually crazy that you just made that analogy. That's wild that you did that just now. You're wild. I think Trask is the anchor. I could see that. I could see that. For some reason, I think I also just assumed that it would be a hero, but I guess it doesn't have to be a hero that's the anchor for the universe. It could be a villain or something like that as well. Writing an artist too much. You all right, big dog? That cough real, ain't it, bro? I felt that shit in my chest. It was down here deep. That shit came from the, you know, shit down by my solar plexus. Doom and Zemo chiming in. Come on, rehire DeMaio, please. I feel that. They don't need Wolverine, but he shows up. Facts. He showed the hell up and out. I think the anchor of this universe is either Rogue, Magneto, Trask, or Cable. Yeah, I could get behind that. But you know what would be even more interesting that I don't think a lot of us are going to think about? Gambit, yo. Gambit could definitely be the anchor of this universe, and now we can see this universe start to fail, and that could be one of the main reasons why the Watcher was there, because he wants to see what happens when an anchor dies in a universe. I'm just spitballing here, but I think that sounds possible. Because bruh's been around since the jump just like everybody else has. I'm concerned about folks' obsession over Wolverine, like they don't really know about Hugh Jackman and the X-Men. Wait. I'm concerned about folks' obsession over Wolverine. They don't really know about Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, and the X-Men's been over exposed to the brim. I think you're saying that you're nervous about Wolverine fatigue. I believe that's what you're saying here, Dan, the man. And I'll say that I don't think there can be Wolverine fatigue. I don't think there's even a possibility of there being superhero fatigue. I just think there is repetitive superhero fatigue, right? I'm over trilogies. I am so over, like, I don't want Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm over that shit. I am super over all of it, bro. Like, I don't want Iron Man 5. I don't even want Captain America 4. Like, that doesn't even sound right. You know what I mean? Because that would be saying that we're continuing the story of Cap, we're continuing a story of a completely different Captain America now. It's not the same Captain America. This is a new person. He deserves his own new arc starting at 1. You know what I mean? So I am all for getting away from all of that 1, 2, 3 trilogy shit and just start getting into team movies or straight up storylines instead of it being Spider-Man this. Call it the whatever that storyline was called, you know, and you know what I'm saying? Like same with like instead of it being freaking Wolverine, it's whatever that comic run was called. You feel me? Like let's just kind of focus it in on shit like that a little bit more. Because we're about to have an overflood of a shit ton of characters everywhere. So we don't have time to go through every X-Men's backstory and give X-Men 1 and X-Men 2 and Wolverine 1 and Storm 2 and Cyclops 3 and Jean Grey the Mentalist. Like we don't have time to do all that shit for every character, bro. It's just it's not even feasible anymore. We can't. We have to move away from that. And that's going to be hard for a lot of people. I know. Professor X is about to pull them all together, and then he going to get pulled together with Magneto. Baby Onslaught is coming. I wish they showed what Storm has been doing. She should have stopped by Genosha at least. I think she could have. In my opinion, Storm could have went to Genosha immediately, and we just didn't see that shit happen. Now, is that what happened? Probably not, but it could be. But it could be. I'm loving the inclusion of other Marvel characters. Doom, Zemo, Spidey are always welcome to the cookout. Yeah, facts. All of the time. DeMaio is looking like Favreau right now, but he fired. Yeah, bro, it's kind of wild. Man's even put himself into the show. Did you catch the chick on the front monitor? I think that was Morgan Le Fay. I did check I seen her. I said it immediately. I was like, who is this? Who is this woman? Morgan Le Fay. You know what? Son of a bitch, you might be right. Cause that silhouette do be silhouetting. She was in Marvel's Runaways. I did not watch Runaways. I don't know who the hell is in that show. I had no idea she showed up there though. That's crazy. Yes, Wolverine stabbing and slicing people falling from the heavens was awesome. I was so hyped about that, bro. That was crazy lit. Storm showing up mad she didn't get to fight anyone. Nah, I really think that Storm... I think all of these... Not all of these, but Storm wasn't here. Magneto wasn't here. Because those are Omega level threats. So that means that when they really pull up to the scene, it's gonna be chitty chitty bang bang boozle, right? Like chitty chitty bing bang boozle. And I'm really thinking all of these things that have happened were to take Omega level mutants off the board so this event could happen smoother. Starting with Professor X getting shot and murdered, but not really dead. They thought he was, but he's gone. All that stuff happened. Storm getting zapped with the ray. She got zapped with the ray, and now we know that politician lady was behind all of that as well, because that's the same technology that they were just now using on Magneto to keep his powers dampened also. But they didn't take his powers, but they could have, but they didn't. That means something. Onslaught. But I just feel like, you know, those things are kind of moving along there, baby. So I think that we are about to get turned up in this next episode, and we're going to see our Omega level mutants come back. And with the return of said Omega level mutants, it's going to turn up everything. Everything is going to turn up now. Yeah, Max didn't kill her, but he didn't save her, and I love that. I love that he just left her there. I love it. I think it works perfectly. Those tiny little things like that go a long way when you're a nerd. I was about to say Val being Mystique literally mucks up the human mutant relationship she's trying to establish. I think this episode confirms she the real deal. Holy Phil. Yeah, I dig that, but I will say that Mystique did do something similar in the live action stuff, you know, working with Trask and being basically evil and kind of bringing the downfall of everything that was going on. Also by, you know, working with Magneto, of course, but I mean, still, she was like kind of playing, it seemed like she was playing defense a little bit. Yeah, Sunspot's mom is like Kate's mom and Hawkeye. I don't know. I think Kate's mom and Hawkeye is better because she everything she did was to save her daughter and the family. You know, she picked up working for Kingpin so that Kate Bishop's could continue living her life, continue having all the stuff that she wanted. You know what I mean? She continued doing that. And then when it got too much and things were starting to bleed back on her daughter and on her family, she wanted out. I think she's actually a W moms. W redemption, I'll say, for a mom. So welcome to the super fam, yo. If Roberto's father is a villain and these Sentinels didn't know his mother, did she think they would just hold Roberto temporarily based on some kind of secret handshake agreement? Ooh, that's very possible. That's very possible. That's very possible. But didn't he get kidnapped and they had to save him? Isn't that how we even got to Sunspot? Because he was about to get kidnapped? Maybe they would let him get kidnapped so he didn't have to be a part of any of the genocidal mutant shenanigans that were going on. Good point. Is Morph Omega? He can become Quicksilver and Juggernaut. Damn, that's a good... I think when you're dealing with the fact that he can mimic powers, I do think that makes him Omega level. But we just don't know how far that goes. Like, because Man's turned to Quicksilver and had super speed. Man's turned to Juggernaut and had those abilities. Like, if he can turn into Storm and, you know, be Storm and have those abilities, then yes, he has Omega level potential, but I don't know if that inherently makes him an Omega level mutant. I think. You're right about the collar. I thought he threatened her with it, but misremembered that it was Magneto's. Yeah, he did the little, I don't even know what that's called. He did the weird tentacle grab thing, mechanical arm grab, string you up. That's what he did to her. And then he was like, "Look what you did," you know? And then that's when they look up because he broke through the thing, you know what I mean? But that would have been a good connection, though, for real. We are watching a classic unfold, undoubtedly. Juggernaut, who would have thought Disney would be capable? I think everyone, to be completely honest. Also, I think Bastion is being used by Apocalypse in the Nexus of Time or vice versa. Bastion is a big guy. Bastion is that guy, though. Just letting Bastion wipe everything out for his utopia. Oh, okay. I could go for that. That actually makes a lot of sense. Dope to see the old Spider-Man. Facts. They have to rehire DeMaio. They probably will. I'm pretty sure it's kind of a James Gunn situation. Got to fire him to save face. Bring him back in a little while after things die down. Have him go on a little apology tour. And so on. Do you think with the success of this show, we can get an animated movie and explain it by the art style of the universe? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's outside of the realm of possibility at all. I actually think that's probably where we're going to go, especially since we know that the Marvel animated universe is going to be something that they are going to build on for the foreseeable future with Marvel Spider-Man, with Spider-Man 98, They're definitely definitely, I don't know about definite, but they're probably gonna bring back Fantastic Four, and they're probably gonna bring back the Silver Surfer as well. There's no reason for them not to at this point. They have the rights to everything. I'm pretty sure that's probably one of the only reasons why we haven't seen it be done up until this point is because they did not have the rights to make said content. But now that they do, Saturday morning cartoons can actually come back, and I hope that they actually do take a little bit of a note and make it on a Saturday morning ish. But then again, I don't, because it's awesome to be able to nerd out at midnight with all of the the real true fan, like maybe not the real true fans, but like all the super fans, you know what I mean? Like the super fans will be here at midnight, like to watch this show and talk about it, no matter if it's 3 a.m., 1 a.m., or 8 o'clock in the morning. If you're a super fan, you're gonna be there to talk and to nerd out, and that's what matters. You feel me? These next 2 episodes will be in the Avengers. I would like to see, I think that would be pretty cool, actually, to like just randomly see all the events that have transpired from like Spider-Man's point of view. That would be heat to start the next episode. And then we see like all of the superheroes of the world almost kind of either fight with or fight against, because this could easily turn into Avengers versus X-Men. Like, just to be clear, we can make that, like, that can happen for sure. Like, that can happen. Jean Grey the Mentalist is crazy, bro. I'm just saying. I don't want none of that anymore. We don't need individual standalone movies in the same way. Like, it's super rare to even see a true standalone comic to where there's no other heroes in it or nothing else is happening, and it's just one specific hero, and that's the only hero, and there's no one else in it, and we don't see anything else happening. That rarely happens in comics, and we need to get away from that in the MCU as well. I'm pretty sure that's why they wanted to kind of embark down the AI technology rabbit hole, so they could do things like that and not have to call Tom Holland in to do this or call, Michael Fassbender in to do that, because that is a big issue that happened throughout the entirety of this multiverse saga so far, is that Michael Fassbender was supposed to show up in Multiverse of Madness. He was supposed to show up in WandaVision as Magneto, but because of COVID, because of all these other things that were going on, he wasn't able to. And that actually happened a shit ton across every movie that we had. We were supposed to be getting cameos left and right of superheroes, and not just small superheroes, big superheroes, but we just didn't get it, I mean, they gave us a Blade voice cameo at the end of Eternals, and that was small, but it was such a huge crazy thing at the time. Now imagine that, but on even a higher of a scale. Like, it was gonna be honestly insane. That Gambit as anchor theory might have nailed it, my dude, with the Watcher being there. I'm just saying, bro, that it just seems like he wanted to know what's going on. And if I'm waiting for these concepts to start actually folding in on themselves, because up until this point, we have not seen a cross blend of said things happening, right? Like, we haven't seen a cross-pollination of nexus points and canon events and anchors and, we haven't seen all nexus beings. We haven't seen these things be like each other. And we need to see that. So I can see that, Gambit being the anchor there, because the Watcher is trying to figure out more information about what's going on, because when we leave the Watcher in What If, he is talking with Captain Britain and showing her Yggdrasil, right? Like, he's showing it to her and showing her how the multiverse is working and all the shit that's going on. And then we see him here in an animated universe other than What If, right? Like, these are big deals that we're talking about. So I just think that it would be him trying to get a little bit more information, trying to figure out what's happening. Would not be surprised if we see him in Daredevil and Wolverine. We already saw him in Thor Love and Thunder. Not Thor Love and Thunder, I apologize. I meant I Am Groot. We already saw him in the I Am Groot live action show that we had on Disney Plus. The Watcher was there, so we know that the Watcher does exist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as well in the Marvel Animated Universe. We know that the crossover is there. So now we just kind of need him to show up in this Deadpool and Wolverine movie, possibly, and then we can really start making some shit happen. Forge needs to stop clapping them storm cheeks and get his ass to the team. Forge was bedridden the last time we saw him. So if he wants to get some cheeks while he's bedridden, then by golly, he gets some damn cheeks. Shit. Bishop not going to let anyone or anything ruin his timeline. And I am even more interested in where the hell Bishop went and why he got ripped from the time sphere or the time slip or whatever the hell was going on that him and Cable took. Because in my opinion, that sounds very much like what happened in Thor Ragnarok with Loki and Thor. And if that is so, then it is very possible that our man got spit out anywhere in time and not where he was trying to go necessarily. And that could mean a lot of stuff also. Just saying. Thoughts on Scott becoming the antagonist next season, and do you think we will get the shot with him and Emma Frost from the Genosha comics? I do think that we will have that happen next season or the season after, really heavily depending on whether we do Onslaught or not right now. I think that is going to be the main determiner or the main factor that will determine whether or not we do that. You know? You know what I'm saying? They say that it's Madam Hydra on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, I think that might actually be a little bit more on... I can see Madam Hydra a little bit more. Yeah, big ties. Storm about to go off. She had to be gone or it would have been too easy. Exactly. Morgan Le Fay is the chick who manipulates everyone in the 1602 comics into having Scarlet Witch imprisoned to maintain her alternate universe. Yes. Facts. Cassandra Nova is already going to be a big part in Deadpool and Wolverine, so I would not be surprised if she showed up here also. That could happen. Yeah, facts. Everyone hit that like button. I agree. Definitely appreciate it for all of y'all. Yeah, definitely hit the like button if you haven't already. I like how Bastion is more than just a master mold and Nimrod fusion. He is an actual person with a childhood and friends. What might be messed up is if he and Forge really were friends. It looks like they were really friends. To be fair, we only see a picture, right? Like we see like one picture of them together, but it looks genuine. I also wonder when Bastion knew he was a Sentinel eugenics experiment, or if he always knew. I think they tell us that when he hears the clocks. When he starts hearing clocks and shit, I'm pretty sure at that point is when he figured it out. And when his eyes went all purple with his mama. Appreciate a live stream about this episode. Absolutely incredible for us nerds. Hey, I agree, man. I'm happy you guys could be here. Honestly, I'm happy we could all nerd out together. You can get Onslaught if Professor X wipes Eric's mind. Hey, bro, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Onslaught. I'm hoping we get Onslaught as the big cliffhanger type thing of the season, possibly. Because this type of event is not something that is solved within a couple of episodes. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not how this is going to work. It's just not going to be nah. No, son. No, sorry. No, sorry, Bob. It's not happening. It is not happening. Mystique, I think, worked with Apocalypse in the original run of the X-Men cartoon as well, so maybe she could be setting the stage for him with Bastion. That could be possible, but if she is doing that, I don't think she's doing it while being that lady. I don't feel that she is her. If she is, I would be surprised. And I don't know where the hell Mystique is. I don't know what the hell she's doing, for real. Maybe Sunspot's mom's doing the same thing. I see that. I like the idea that Val isn't Mystique and just Val. I think that's what it is for sure. I mean, we haven't seen any mercy from Sentinels except for Sunspot. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I think that I really do think that they are whatever. Son of a bitch. I really do think that his mom and dad are probably working for that thing. I think that it makes sense. I don't see why they wouldn't be. Especially because they didn't even know that their son was a mutant, but they did always know that he was a mutant. So that actually would make a lot of sense for those things to correlate with each other, right? They know that their son's a mutant. They're working with Bastion because Bastion he has the gun ray thing that he knows made, that they've been probably working on as a prototype to take Storm's powers. Maybe he promises that he can take Sunspot's powers using the same type of technology, but he just needs the funding of the parents. I could see something like that going down for sure. I want an X-Force spinoff. That would be hard. Oh, shit. But did Bastion have control over the Friends of Humanity or delineated somewhere? Morph wasn't in comics until the Age of Apocalypse. Since Sunspot has a mutant gene, it had to come from somewhere, meaning, in theory, his parents, or at least one of them, carries the X gene. Probably his dad has super intelligence or something. I see the string. I see the dots that you're connecting. I hope they resurrect Saturday morning cartoons, even early night morning ones, which I also used to watch. Rocket Robin Hood and Hercules all the way. It's definitely wild that they didn't do the Saturday morning route with this. I don't know why not. I don't know what can turn them away from doing that, because releasing it on midnight on a Wednesday is not like, or on a Tuesday, it isn't like prime slot or anything. I don't know. And then it also makes them have to battle with their own project, Star Wars. Star Wars. Like, Star Wars stuff is on Tuesdays, bro. Let's keep it that way, Star Wars stuff is on Tuesdays. Marvel stuff is on Wednesdays or Thursdays. That's kind of how it's been. Mandalorian. I guess it's kind of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday type of vibe. They share. Wednesday might be the day that gets shared. But a Tuesday, bro? Like, bruh. Damn. We are watching a classic. This is like watching Tyson fight or Jordan playing. Enjoy being a nerd. This is our time. Hey, man, it's been our time for a while. I ain't even gonna lie. It's been our time. It never stopped being our time, to be completely honest. Like, not once has it stopped being our time. We've been eating for a minute now. And the food is just getting better. You know what I'm saying? Make Spider-Man 98. They will. Avengers show would be cool. I doubt that they're going to go that route because we already know about them, but they could. Iron Man 99, don't think we'll get that, but they could. Fantastic Four, yes. Agents of Smash, don't think so. Fantastic Four, yes. Spider-Man, yes. Silver Surfer, maybe. Agents of Smash, don't think so. Iron Man, don't think so. As far as I know, you can take what I just said to the bank. Please make Spider-Man 98. They will. This is great intro for the X-Men to enter the MCU. Maybe this series ends with an incursion. Universes combined, and this is the X-Men we get that combines with the MCU. I thought about that being a possibility, but I don't think they're gonna go that route because I'm sorry. If they were going to fold in any of the X-Men, it would be these X-Men 100%. But you lose out on the animated universe if you do that. And I don't think that's something that they want to lose out on. They want to continue the animated universe. They want to continue to make things for the animated universe, and they will. So I don't think going the route of having this team be the X-Men team that we know there is going to work the same way, but they can do it like how we are having it done with Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine, to where it's like an adjacent one to this. Wolvie and Nightcrawler were the MVPs for sure. I agree. Omega Red is free. Yes, sir. Love to see that. Shout out to Stan and Jack. Facts. Big shout outs to Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Where's my Stan Lee pop? Oh, up there in the top corner. You probably can't see it, but let's see. Oh. I don't know what the hell is going on. I was trying to zoom in for y'all, but I guess not. Oh, that's it. Bow. Bow. Right there. That's Stan Lee. I wonder if we are going to see Strife. At this point, I don't know who we can't see. Imagine a coming of age Nova animated movie that starts with the destruction of Xandar and is about Nova realizing Thanos is already dead and what to do now. That actually would be crazy fire. Crazy fire. That would be hot. That would be fire. Shout out to Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Thank you. RIP. Facts. Crazy theory. What if in this universe Sunspot's dad is Bishop? I know crazy, but DeMaio is taking some liberties. Nah, I don't think so. That would be crazy, but I don't think so. That would be wild. Where is Shield? I have no idea. That is a good question. I don't know where any agency of any kind is in this universe. Imagine the looting in NYC in the blackout. Nah, fam, that's crazy. I don't think Cassandra Nova will be a character. They already had that shot. Exactly. Like, if power went out in the raft, a lot of humans got away there. Facts. True. That's very true. Finally, been waiting since 92 to see Wolverine and Nightcrawler fighting side by side. POV Bamf for the win. Yeah, that Bamf was insane. Seeing the Bamf like that and being like ripped through it, like that's how it felt. It felt like we were being ripped into that. That was just insane. I was not ready for it, yo. It's 4 a.m. Shout out to all of y'all. Almost 5 a.m. here, and everyone here is badass. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for me, y'all. It's 2 a.m. in the a.m. You feel me? Let me know what time it is where you is. Do you think the villains were cameos or foreshadowing? Some probably won't return for a while, but you don't cameo Doctor Doom. Oh, every person that we saw will show up. Very similarly to how everybody that Morph has turned into, except for Quicksilver, has showed up in the previous episode, in the following episodes. They've been using Morph as a way to like cameo what characters are going to enter the fray next, basically. And they've been doing damn good at that. Damn good at that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver and even our boy in the next episode for sure. And I do think the villains are going to. I think we saw the villains in the way that we did because those shows are going to be coming out. I honestly do feel that way. Like every single villain that we saw, whoever they may be connected to, there's a possibility that we see them have their animated show come back. Like, I feel like it's a lot deeper than just the surface level that we are kind of seeing, you know? Is Xavier's dream dead? His picture went up in flames. It's possible that his dream is dead, yes. But it's also possible that in the next episode, we see that his spaceship has landed, like, on the picture, and the picture is, like, slightly singed around the edges, but the core essence of it is still there, doubling as, you know, a physical, visual representation of his dream being changed, affected, damaged, but not gone. It's possible. And if that happens next week, y'all remember I said that. I wonder if an incursion could function in a way where at first the two timelines believe they are separate, and then after a while they always think they were together before they die. That's kind of the essence of like a Battle World soft reboot type of thing, and that will happen, but that's like the end of Secret Wars, right? So we will be having a soft reboot for the MCU to where all of these characters have just always existed, but it won't be for a while. And Deadpool and Wolverine is going to kind of be our first glimpse at what that's going to look like. Yep. Who Framed Roger Rabbit style Secret Wars into the Spider-Verse proved it's possible. Who Framed Roger Rabbit style Secret Wars into the Spider-Verse? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they did a good job with that. They did a good job with that both ways. I like how Spot looked live action, and I like that. Well, that movie, we've seen every form of animated crossover at this point. So I don't know what the hell they can do, right? Because in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, when him and America Chavez are falling through multiverses, they fall through an animated multiverse, and they turn into animated characters. They do not stay humans. And I don't know if that is something that directly correlates to how her star portals work, and if her getting transferred into a different multiverse also adapts her entire physiology to that universe, so there's no mistaking her from being from that universe. But so I'll start at the beginning. We see Doctor Strange and America Chavez turn animated when they fall through the animated universe. We see Spot turn live action when he goes into the Venom universe, and then we see Donald Glover full-blown live action around animated characters also in Across the Spider-Verse. So we've seen every instance of the animation be implemented into live action, and or live action be implemented into animation. Like, for all intents and purposes, we could see Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds live action in the X-Men 97 show, just standing there with them, talking to them. Like, that shit would be insane. And it would be so on brand, and it would be wild, but I'm here for that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm here for that. I'm here for all wild shenanigans for things like that. Yeah. It looks like we are leaning more towards Gambit and Apocalypse for a future comeback. I'd be down for that. Am I tripping, or does Gambit become like a Herald of Galactus at some point? Maybe I'm tripping. I think I was tripping. I know my Bishop theory is wild, but also, where is Bishop? I think Bishop is just in another part of time. Now, whether that's in the past or the future, I do not know. But I do think he is somewhere lost. I would not be surprised if that's where we are within the next episode, is with Bishop. Because it's kind of, he's just kind of disappeared. And it's interesting why. So I do think that we could see him in the next episode for sure. And I know that wait. Oh, I know that Bishop, like I said before, it feels like when he fell out the time stream or whatever the hell he said, Loki style, right? Loki, Thor Ragnarok, Thor. He's going through the time stream, and then he lands on Sakaar. Loki flies out the time stream, and he also lands on Sakaar, but like 3 or 4 weeks earlier or whatever, right? Is that right? Yeah. Like 3 or 4 weeks earlier, right? So I think it's very possible that we see something like that go on, but maybe he's in the future, and when he pops up all of a sudden, it's like later on. $4 a.m. for me. I have a meeting in 6 hours, but this is too much fun. Goddamn. How do you just cameo Doctor Doom? Crazy. I mean, that's why Doctor Doom was supposed to be the post-credit scene cameo in Wakanda Forever. So they definitely are doing their damnness to not just have him be a cameo, but this is the best place to have that happen. Like, what better way do you introduce that a Fantastic Four animated series is about to be made other than having Doctor Doom feature as one of the villains in the 3-part finale for X-Men 97? Like, that is the best way that you could possibly do something like that. Like, we could wake up tomorrow and Fantastic Four just be announced. Like, that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Like, we're probably, this Comic-Con this year is going to be absolutely wild. We are not ready for Comic-Con this year. I do not think that we are ready for Comic-Con this year. What was that? SDCC 2022. Was that the last Comic-Con that Marvel was at, or was that 2021? I think it was 2022. And we had crazy announcements there. So now we get to see our Fantastic Four probably take the stage. We're probably going to get a whole bunch of amazingness go down, bro. And I'm hyped for that. OMG, Charles' dream is a metaphor for the Phoenix. Rise from the ashes. At what point do you think you'll be exhausted by multiverse stuff and just want straight up movie again about our childhood favorites? Honestly, I think when the multiverse saga is over is when I will be ready for it. You know what I mean? I'm not exhausted by multiverse stuff by any means. I'm more exhausted by multiverse stuff being in every possible form of media that we're watching right now. That shit kind of has me pressed. I don't know what that's about, right? But that's just kind of how I feel about that, right? Like the multiverse saga, I am not a person that dislikes Phase 4 by any means. I am not a Phase 4 hater or anything like that. I actually love Phase 4. Like I love Phase 4. It's exactly what I wanted from it. When I watched Avengers Endgame, the like one of the first things that I said when we were reviewing the movie and doing like our discussion and stuff for it was I do not want to be thrown head first back into the MCU and be back into a giant thing again. I don't want that. I want to deal with our characters individually and see how they are reacting to this moment. And that is well, not this moment, but reacting to what has happened. And that's what we got. Phase 4 has been the aftermath phase. The aftermath of the Infinity Saga going into the Multiverse Saga. Like, we are in the Multiverse Saga for sure now, but we still haven't got, like, into the Multiverse Saga, you know? Like, that's the crazy part. Like, we're in that shit, but we're not even in that shit yet, because after Deadpool and Wolverine, we will be in the Multiverse Saga. Like, that's probably like a good halfway point to say, okay, we are halfway through the Multiverse Saga. Like, Deadpool and Wolverine will be probably our halfway point of that. Because apparently we're supposed to be getting a whole bunch of Secret Wars Battle World content around that. So it's going to get pretty hectic around these parts. But I think doing all of these things, going into Secret Wars, making Battle World, and then having our soft reboot to add all of these characters into the MCU that have already been there is the best possible outcome that we could have. I don't care what anyone says, yo. Like, honestly, this is a hill I am willing to die on, right? Like, having the MCU have a soft reboot to where all of these characters have already existed is the almost the only way to properly bring in X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Humans if they want to. All the other heroes that aren't even mutants or anything else, but are just adjacent to that. All the Hulk stuff, Red Hulk, Agents of Smash, like Galactus, doing all of this stuff. There is no way that they can just add it into the MCU. I'm sorry. We can't just, oh yeah, mutants have been here the whole time for the last 35 years and no one ever knew about it. We can't do that shit. We already did it with Ant-Man. We can't do that again. We can't do the whole, oh, Professor X has just been hiding all of the mutants from everyone. No, that's cheesy as hell and I don't want that. We can't do, oh, the Fantastic Four are just, you know, they were just trapped in the freaking quantum realm this whole time. No! All of that shit is ridiculous in my opinion. We do not need to do any of that. That's just way too much stuff when they could just do all of this amazing shit, give us one of the best movies ever, right? We will get the best movie ever with like this Secret Wars content, because it will show us every single Marvel actor that we have ever seen be back in that movie. And I'm talking Wesley Snipes, Blade. I'm talking first Fantastic Four. We could even go all the way back to the freaking 50s and 60s when we were getting OG Avengers Spider-Man movies and shit back then. Like, we could have every single actor and Marvel character on board for this, and not just them, but also their variants and also their everything else's, right? Like, we could see all of it. Henry Cavill as Magneto. We could see freaking everything your brain can even consider. We can see, and that will be all fan service, all fanfare, all of the time. And then we can do this little small soft reboot of the entire world with a Thanos type of snap or whatever. And then, whoop, we're not back at the beginning, but now we are working in this world where Iron Man has still sacrificed himself in Endgame, but we also have the X-Men stuff that has happened, and we also have all of these things are already on the board. I just don't know how we do. I just don't know how that's gonna go over though, you know? But that's what Secret Wars and all of that stuff is going to be about, giving us our last round of fan service before all of these actors are aging out or all of these actors are done doing all these roles and all that shit. We need that. So, yeah, I just kind of went on like a 30-minute rant, but I stand by it. Gambit becomes a horseman. Yes, my bad. I said he becomes a herald. Yeah, my bad. That's what I meant. A horseman, a herald, a horseman of apocalypse instead of a herald of Galactus. Yes. Yeah. Gambit at one point becomes yeah. Do you think the Thunderbolts movie will be any good? Also, do you think it's setting up World War Hulk with Sentry? I think that the Thunderbolts movie has potential to be good, but I'm also nervous that it's going to be like Black Widow and Falcon and the Winter Soldier mixed together in the worst ways. That's kind of what my brain is telling me that it's going to be, but I do have faith in Marvel, one, and I do have faith in all of those actors because they all kill their freaking roles. I love every person that is on that team as a Thunderbolt. They all separately have been dope in their respective movies and their respective roles. Every single one of them. Ghost is one of the most slept on villains that we've had, and I am super hyped to see what happened with her after Endgame and all that stuff, because Ant-Man getting snapped definitely affected her, and I want to know how. She basically, unfortunately, and it's actually super sad, but she just went back to doing what she was doing before and basically being an assassin for S.H.I.E.L.D. And that super sucks because that's the last thing that she wanted. At least that's how it seemed to us. You know, that sucks that they basically just got her wrapped back in. Love the Doom cameo. Also, what's your wildest cameo for Deadpool and Wolverine? Henry Cavill as Magneto. Silver Samurai cameo also. Yes. Good. Yeah, facts. I haven't said anything about my guy Silver Samurai. Yeah, that was actually dope. Another one I didn't expect. Didn't expect any of them, but a pleasant surprise, I'll say. That was another pleasant surprise. Him and Omega Red, both pleasant surprises. Other ones were awesome, but those were like, oh, nice. Not like a, I don't want to say like a deep cut, but you know it is a deep cut. Like, that's deep Wolverine cut. So not a lot of people know about Silver Samurai, and not a lot of people know about Omega Red, and not a lot of people know about their connection to Wolverine and how that works. You know what I mean? So that was another thing that I thought was a dope, is that we kind of did see a bunch of characters that were connected to different X-Men in different ways, you know? That was awesome, too. I agree, great answers, and I agree. I just wonder what they do after. They have to do the soft reboot. There's no other way. Plus, even in Phase 1 through 3, the Infinity Saga wasn't focusing on the stories that often until certain projects came out. We didn't even know about the Infinity Saga until it was like too late. Not too late, but you know, like shit just started happening. Like they had to start wrapping shit up. Like, okay, we had to find out that the glove that Odin had was fake right before the Infinity War movie, because they were like, we need to tighten up some loose ends. Secret Wars will be absolute fire. Facts. Give me that Time Runs Out movie as Secret Wars Part 1, and then have shows set in Battle World, then give me Secret Wars Part 2. That's probably what we're gonna have. Like, that's probably where we're gonna see that World War Hulk storyline kind of take, well, not the World War Hulk, but maybe like Hulk versus Wolverine and like all those little things like that. They can definitely be on like Disney Plus, I think. I also wonder how many people will pick up on that one of Bastion's childhood toys was a character known as Machine Man. I did see Machine Man right there. And I like that because it seemed like that also gave him some inspiration to do what he's doing. because he had like a little robot that looked like a sentinel, and then he had, like, it seems like his childhood was leading him towards what he was going to do regardless. Fantastic Four, at this point, is basically confirmed to be in the 1960s futuristic New York universe. I can see them going to the MCU in the post-credits scene, but they're in our present, but have nothing. Yeah. Yeah. We know that they are the multiversal. They're already doing the soft reboot thing with the Fantastic Four team, which is basically, again, one of the only ways that is not going to be completely and utterly, I guess you can say, cheese balls. Like, and any of those other things are only cheese because we have done it, right? Ant-Man was trapped in the quantum realm for 5 years. So it's like, oh yeah, of course people can be trapped there for 60 years because we know that Ant-Man's stepmama was there for like 80 years. Like, we know all of these things about people. Kang was there. Like, we know this already. We don't need them to have been there because then, like, why? No. So, yeah, that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that we're having to be in that futuristic world that I think we might have even seen in the Fantastic Four in Multiverse of Madness. We could have got a glimpse in that when we were falling through universes. An android superhero who also looks like a one-eyed, one-horned fighting purple people eater. Purple people eater. Omega Red is about to be pissed. His carbonadium synthesizer probably got fried. Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point.
Mike Martin says, I'm out. Awesome chat. I'm a fan now. See you next week. Love your commentary.
Hey, I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you, Ray. Mike, I appreciate you, Mike. My bad, I almost said Ray. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in with us. I definitely will be here next week to continue our watch party for X-Men 97. It will be fantastic. You guys are all amazing as well. The discourse has been awesome. Speaking of discourse, join the Discord to join the discourse. You feel me? We talk about stuff in there. We're going to be nerding out a lot more and all that good stuff as well if you guys do want to join up in there to get more nerdy combos going. I hope Sue is the main character in the new Fantastic Four. I never really liked Reed Richards' character as much. He was just kind of boring to me. I'd rather see the moral ambiguity of the Thing for 2 hours. It's possible. It's super possible. It is super possible. Thanks for making me sound like a sentinel. Hey, you're welcome. Did anyone notice Cable with the Shi'ar weapon when they went to Bastion's house? Nah, I don't think I noticed that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I noticed that at all. There was a lot of stuff going on in this episode. Excuse me. And I still feel like that was the Spider-Man music that played, bro. Like, it was so Spider-Man-y. Like, it was the theme song, bro. Like, listen. Bruh, that is the Spider-Man sound, bro. That is 100% Spider-Man. Like, 100%. Bro, that sounds just like Spider-Man 2099's little theme song shit, bro. That is driving me crazy, yo. That is driving me crazy. Holy crap, yo. Man. Like, it's driving me crazy how much that sounds like it, yo. But with All that being said, I definitely do appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in with us today for our episode 8 watch party and review for none other than X-Men 97. I cannot wait to go into episode 9 next week. This 3-part finale is off to a beautiful start. This show will no doubt end incredibly the same way that it started. You guys are completely amazing, coming through, dropping all this love, and just nerding out with me over the course of this time that we have been here nerding out, talking about all these lovely nerdy things. I love nerding out. I love doing all this stuff. It's just it's a lovely pastime to just be it's amazing to be a nerd. And to be able to really dive in on all this lore and have other people share these experiences with you. And even if we have different opinions or different takes on certain things, we're still able to discuss them and still able to love Marvel, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And I am so ready for X-Men 97's next episodes. I'm ready for Tales of the Jedi starting in May. We're also getting Deadpool and Wolverine real soon, as like it's just gonna be so much amazingness, and I'm so ready for it. Like, it's gonna be awesome, you guys. It's gonna be awesome. So I've said it before, what a time to be a nerd, because it is time. Like, it is the time, right? The time to be a nerd is now. So I appreciate everyone for nerding out with me. It's late for all of us. It's late for everyone. Y'all get some sleep. I'm gonna get some sleep. It's later for a lot of you than it is for me, because I'm out here in Cali. You know, we're all the, you know what I'm saying? We out here in Cali where, we got, we got the best time zone. Just saying, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their day. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. We drop news on there every single day about all pop culture Marvel goodness, so go ahead and check that out. You can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinion on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. And of course, you can check out that weekly podcast wherever you check out podcasts at. Type Marvel Bros in the search bar, see what pops up, give us a listen, give us a review, and let us know how we do. Again, you guys have been amazing tonight, and I am going to have an amazing rest of my night, and I hope all of you have an amazing rest of yours. As I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only streams, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.